Well, I'm leaving and the snow is arriving. Wow. What a view. Bonjour, hello, welcome to another video, Max Mountain World. I'm on the road today. I'm on holiday for 3 weeks. There's a lot of good videos coming up very soon. This is the first one. I'm on my way. I've left, that little clip at the beginning was me at the Col de la Croix de Fer, and I've left Saint-Sorlin-d'Arves and I'm heading for Les2Alpes. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a little driving video going up the way that everyone goes, and then I'm going to go up the shortcut that the locals take, and that is a fascinating road to do. So nothing else to do but head on up and let's do the trip. Les2Alpes. So we're coming up to a junction here on the right, but it says Les2Alpes straight ahead, but that is the shortcut. I'll come back to that in a bit. So just a little bit in the radio today as well this morning, but we go up this main road. I'll cut this bit out, I'll do this bit sped up. And this is a little town called Le and the shortcut misses out all this, and it misses out the main road up in a bit as well. Wow, what a view. So just coming up to the junction to go climbing up to Les2Alpes. Currently at 1,000 meters altitude and going up to Les2Alpes at 1,600 meters. So this is the start of the climb. This is where the tourists go when they're coming from the Grenoble side. Bit of muttering on the radio and stuff. I like to keep it running, and with the climbing and descending I do go manual on the gears. The car does accommodate whether it's uphill, downhill, whatever, it changes gear accordingly, but sometimes it's better and it's more enjoyable, do it manually. So coming up here, it's like the famous bends for Alpe d'Huez, which is just along the road. They count down the bends Now, I can't remember if they count down or up. I think they count down, so this would be bend number 10. If they're counting up, that was bend number 1. And we'll find out. The signs are missing. That would be bend number 9 or bend number 2, whichever way around. I'll find out in a bit. There's 10 of them in total, as I say. Beautiful, beautiful, spectacular drive. And the next bend here. Bend number 8 or bend number 2. Again, we'll find out in a bit. Very steep climb up here as well. And this is all missed out by the shortcut. And needless to say, I do know these roads pretty well. Now this one's marked up, so we'll know. This is bend number 7. So I was right, they count down. 6.4 kilometers to go. Way. Get a straight line out the bend. And we're coming up to the very bottom of the skiing area. Oh. Turkey coming in on the radio. And that is Mont de Long, which is the very bottom of the skiing area at about 1300, 1350 meters or something. I'm not going into the village, but with the top of the skiing area, I think it's 1350 or 1250, who knows. But the top of the skiing area is up the top of the glacier at 3600 meters, 3600 meters, which means when the snow is actually full, when there's a lot of snow around, you can ski all the way down in one. We're about to come under the ski slope that comes from the top. That's the bridge ahead of us here. There's the chairlift that takes you back up as well, one of the old ones. It's a 2-seater, and that means that you can ski in full snow conditions. You can ski down a drop of over 2,200 meters altitude in drop, which is a phenomenal thing. A very, very rare, massive amount of descent. As we start climbing up again, and we come into the village of Bonds, which is on the right here. Now that's the entrance from the bottom of it there. I'll just go up a little bit to the entrance of the top. I'll explain why in a bit as we're climbing up. And off to the right here is the village of Bonds. Now it carries on up, but I'll do that in a bit. And slow down a bit. Just beautiful. There's Alpe d'Huez straight ahead on the other side of the valley. Yeah, things are going crazy. There's a sign, Bonds, 0.5 of a kilometer. In other words, it's there. I'll come back to here in a bit as well. So come up to here again. As you see, all the traffic goes straight ahead, but even though it's signed Mont de Long and Les2Alpes to the right, we can go up here. This is a little road called the Traverse, and again, manual on the gears in the car. This is just stunningly beautiful. Now it gets more and more spectacular the further up we go, but it does save 10 kilometers of a drive from the Grenoble side. So there are works going on, but today is a Saturday, so it's all clear. And we're basically going up most of the way in the forests until the spectacular stuff at the top. So a lot of the signage has been left up for the works that go on here. Not that anyone is going to be overtaken up this bit, but a fantastic road to drive. Gets very, very tight in places. You have to watch, be very careful. Vehicles coming the other way. And this is where the works has been going on. So, national speed limit again. Well, not that I'm going to be doing that up here. I did a video a while back coming up here where I did a sped up version on it, where it was almost like, I did it in the Saxo I think, and it was almost like coming up here on a motorbike. If I can find that, I'll put a link in to the top right of the screen. Still picking up some radio stuff. 1,000 meters altitude here. A lot of these bends drop down the gears. They're so tight, you actually look out the back to see if there's anything coming. And it's very, very steep. You can see all the mountain ahead, the sunshine above the trees. Just, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Again, it's very narrow, so I'm quite happy that the very narrow bits going up the way, I'm on the mountain side and not on the cliff side. So here's another hairpin. Oh, nothing coming. And it just winds its way up. Doesn't take too long, so stick with it. And I've got stuff coming. I've got something coming at the end of this video. I think it's probably gone a bit dark, the view on me in here, but I've got two cameras running here, so the Sony camera should be picking up the best of this. Oh, pigeon flying off, and another hairpin. So, see if there's anything coming. No. No. Full lock for that one. And this car has a really good tight lock as well. Oh, some narrow bit. Let this guy past. It's not just narrow, but it is a drop off into the trees on my left here. Something you certainly don't want to do is end up in there. Coming out into a bit of sunshine here. Might get a bit razzly dazzly. Tis a bit. The main thing here, you've got to look out for cars and vans and stuff. The locals fly this road. They do it all the time. They know it well. I know it pretty well myself. And we come up to a very, very spectacular place up here, where there's no large vehicles allowed in this bit, and you'll see why in a bit. Alpe d'Huez to our left. This gets very, very tight up here. There's a place where they actually have built the road on the side of the rock, and there's nothing underneath. Nothing underneath but for a serious drop down. And what I'll do is I'll pause here and I'll go and show what's over the left here. So I've just stopped at the side here. This is an actual dedicated passing place because it is extremely narrow. No way can two vehicles, on bike maybe, but no way can two cars pass. But just looking over the side here, take a breath. Woo! And that's the road that I came up on the high-speed part of the video. Just beautiful. Alpe d'Huez is it's up there. These are the satellites, Ozon and various other places. What a beautiful day. You can see we've already got a little bit of snow appearing on the peaks. But over the side here is a 500-meter drop down. You wouldn't want to be falling off of that. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to carry on up here. This gets just as spectacular as well. Here we go. Right, that pause finished. As I say, this is very tight, which is why they have the passing places. Just spectacular as well. The views up, down, wherever, is just astonishing. Now, you've got to take it easy. Yeah, some work going on here, but look at the overhang of the rocks. Just awesome. Some repairs where people haven't judged things right, I don't know. The concrete barrier ends here. There's just a bit of wood to stop you falling off the side. Zone 30, as we come into a small village in a bit called Ponte. I do know the pronunciation of that. A friend of mine used to live here, doing a winter season further up in Les2Alpes. We got speed bumps, pretty hefty ones. And another speed bump. Got to really crawl over these ones. Again, very tight. A friend of mine used to live on the right there. There's one more speed bump as we leave Ponte. Up here a bit of road works. There's a bit of the side of the road fell off the mountain, or is about to. That looks like it has already fallen off the mountain. Go back into some forestry here, and another bit where the road is, yeah, like mega dodgy, falling off. You can see the barrier off to the left there tilting over. So there's some repairs to be done in the future. The radio seems to like it here. Another tight bit coming up. Got to take it easy. Kind of lucky I've not met anything on the tight bits. just spectacularly beautiful. Back into the forestry and the wooden barriers. Just slow down a bit for this one, just in case. Drop a gear. Yeah, we're good. And this is back to the little village of Bons. Les2Alpes signalled off to the right there. And that's 10 kilometres shorter, whoa, 10 kilometres shorter than if you were to come up the way that the tourists do. That's it, just a video today showing a little shortcut. Beautiful place, beautiful scenery. I hope you've enjoyed watching that. It's not over yet. I'm going to do the rest of the way up in the lead out here. So great. On holidays, lots more videos to come, like I'm saying. Keep subscribing and stuff. Subscribe and do the old like and comments and all the rest of it. All of it helps me push forward with my channel, and it's great to have the feedback as well. So as I say, in the tail up, we'll head up to Les2Alpes. Thanks for watching. And we're back up to the tourist road up, not the locals. Roads are nice and quiet today. It's a beautiful day, so ideal for doing videos like this. The old V6 sound is great on this with the concrete barrier at the side. And we're coming up to bend number 5 on the countdown. 3.8 kilometres to go, it says. Take the straight road out. These are all great fun roads to drive as well, especially when they're empty, when there's nobody about. I do know them well. I'm not doing anything dangerous. As we come up to bend number 4 in a bit. Into the sunshine, more chairlifts ahead. Hopefully I've got the camera at an angle despite my dirty windscreen to see all that stuff. So bend number 4, 2.7 kilometres to go. And bend number 3. Again, looking out the back, and something is coming this time. Another hairpin, number 2, 2.1 kilometres to go. First gear. Second gear, third gear, little straight bit to relax to. Huh. And then we have bend number 1.6 kilometers to go. Someone coming again. They're all timing it so that they're coming at me as I come out these bends. It's quite often turn in, get the car rotated quick, and you get a nice faster run out, or an easier run out as well. So no more hairpins. There's Les2Alpes ahead of us. Les2Alpes, all the parking is payable now. This is a piste from the right hand mountain to the left hand mountain on this bridge here. Another chairlift above us, and welcome to Les2Alpes, the two Alps, with the big two. And I'm going left here to go and visit a friend, and we're going out to lunch. That's it. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I love this. It's a fantastic part of the world. Another speed bump, quite a vicious one.